look a diva. Can leave her. My life is a movie directed by Tarantino.
Yo, what's up everyone, this is Blue Nova. I'm here to bring you guys a new vocal tutorial on how to get vocal quality like the kid Laroi in his song Diva featuring Lil Tecca. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. If you've been subscribed, stay subscribed because new tutorials are coming very soon. If you want to go ahead and get this entire vocal kit, you can get it on bluenovabeats.com. Just go to the store, click on the vocal presets tab, and it should be all right there. I wanted to do this video because I actually had a request and a lot of people were actually liking that comment. So that's why I'm doing this tutorial, and the song is actually very dope. So that's another reason. What I'm going to do is start with the master channel and turn off all the effects that I have right here. And with the lead vocal, I'm just going to go through the effects down the line and show you guys what I did. So let's just highlight this section. And what I'm going to do is right click and solo it, the lead vocal right here, and turn off all these other effects. Now that we have Antares Auto-Tune, these are the settings that you want to have. I put the key on B, the scale on minor. I put the retune speed at around 10. You can keep it a little bit less or more depending on your voice. With Kid Laroi's voice, it sounds a little bit more natural, so just keep that in mind. Input type, low male voice. If you don't have my version of Antares Auto-Tune, then you can use Picture in FL Studio or your other alternatives to just get the same sound. So this was going to sound like with Auto-Tune.
I look a diva. Can leave her. My life is a movie directed by Tarantino. Shawty is a dancer, I'm not talking Billie Jean Ho. Wolf, we know. I swear I hate these hoes.
So after we have that, we're gonna move into the next thing, which is gonna be a compressor. So we're gonna use RVox from Waves. And what I'm doing is just bringing down the compression level until it's reaching to around the lowest part of the vocal. You're gonna see that around right here on the left hand side. So with the gate, we're bringing up the gate so that any in-between parts that I'm not singing in, it'll be closed off and shut. So basically like a noise canceller. And for the gain, I just brought the gain down to -15 because I didn't want the vocals to be peaking at 0 decibels. So we're just giving ourselves some headroom by bringing it down.
I look a diva. Can leave her. My life is a movie directed by Tarantino. Shawty is a dancer, I'm not talking Billie Jean Ho. Wolf, we know. I swear I hate these hoes.
Now after that, we're going to move into the next thing, which is a Fruity Parametric EQ2. Now this is the boosting I did. Most of the time I usually boost around 8K, but I noticed that there's a good amount of high presence, so I went around the 6K mark, and that's where I boosted it, and I boosted that up to around 6 decibels. I did some cutting in the low frequency and just finding those bad frequencies that just need to be cut out. So I found some right here in 196, 275, and also 480. So that's what I did. So I'm gonna play the vocal with the Parametric EQ2 on it.
I look a diva. Can leave her. My life is a movie directed by Tarantino. Shawty is a dancer, I'm not talking Billie Jean Ho. Wolf, we know. I swear I hate these hoes.
So after that, I'm bringing in another plugin called MSaturator. And what this is going to do is going to saturate the vocals a little bit, because I noticed in the Kid Laroi's vocals, I noticed that the vocals sounded a little bit saturated or had some kind of distortion or coloration in it. So I use this saturator that I have, and I'll put the link in the description so you guys can also get this too. Keep in mind it's a free plugin, so this is something you really do want to get, and these are the settings that I use in order to saturate the sound. So I'm going to play and let you guys hear it.
I look a diva. Can leave her. My life is a movie directed by Tarantino. Shawty is a dancer, I'm not talking Billie Jean Ho. Wolf, we know. I swear I hate these hoes.
After that, we're going to move into using a De-esser stereo by Waves. And what we're doing, just taking away the sibilance in the vocals. So we're going to bring down the threshold to where it's around the lowest parts of the vocal, because we want to make sure all those hard S's are taken care of. So these are the settings that I have, and I'm going to play it.
I look a diva. Can leave her. My life is a movie directed by Tarantino. Shawty is a dancer, I'm not talking Billie Jean Ho. Wolf, we know. I swear I hate these hoes.
So after that, we're going to bring in a Fruity limiter, and we're just going to make sure that the vocals are loud and very consistent. So we're going to bring down the ceiling to -3, because -3 is usually my starting mark. And you're going to leave the attack and the head alone. Just bring your release all the way down to 0, and just push the gain up to where it's really just maximizing and making the vocal sound full and consistent.
I look a diva. Fucking leave her. My life is a movie directed by Tarantino. Shawty is a dancer, I'm not talking Billie Jean. Ho, Wolf, we know. I swear I hate these hoes.
After that, we have a Fruity Reverb 2, and this is just gonna give it some room sound, just make sure it has a little bit of ambience in the vocals. So make sure just to turn it all the way to the left, and just to save time, these are the settings you do want to have, so try to copy as best you can, or just get the entire vocal preset. But I'm gonna run through this and let you guys hear it.
FLP a diva. Fucking leave her. My life is a movie directed by Tarantino. Shawty is a dancer, I'm not talking Billie Jean. Ho, Wolf, we know. I swear I hate these hoes.
Then after that, we're gonna move to the very last thing. So I noticed that the vocals sounded a little bit filtered. So what I went ahead and did was loaded in a Fruity filter, and this is kind of my go-to move with a lot of vocals that I mix. If I feel like there's too much high presence, I feel like this kind of seals up the vocals a little bit more. So I used a Fruity filter, and it helped me to get a closer sound to the original song. So that's the reason why I used this, and this was gonna sound like with it.
FLP a diva. Fucking leave her. My life is a movie directed by Tarantino. Shawty is a dancer, I'm not talking Billie Jean. Ho, Wolf, we know. I swear I hate these hoes.
Now after that, what you really want to do is just make sure that you copy that. I actually had two lead vocals together. So the first lead is right here, and this is second lead. This one, the second lead, I actually turned it down a little bit more compared to the first because it sounded a little bit louder. I don't know why it sounded a little bit louder than the first lead, so I just turned it down just a little bit. But essentially that's all you want to do, and the only difference is that there's a Fruity delay too, but you guys can add your own delay. This isn't something very important. The delay in the original song isn't too, it doesn't stand out too much, so this is something I just did for taste. And that's pretty much all I did for second lead vocal. Now the most important thing is the background vocals that he's doing. The background vocals was gonna set off that tone to give it that wide double feel is using the doubler 4 stereo by Waves. So with this, these are settings that you want to have, and you just want to make sure that you're getting some high presence in the background vocals, because that's something that I did notice, that in the background vocals that it sounded like it was detuned and spread out. And you can also notice that the high presence was there. Aside from that, the only other thing that you want to do is roll off some of your low end so that it doesn't clash with your lead vocal. And also something that I also do just for preference is that I roll off the high end with my background vocals so that the high end and low end aren't clashing too much with my lead vocal. You want to give your lead vocal some space. So your background vocals, I wouldn't say they're extremely important, but you just want to make sure that they're there and people can feel it without it messing with the lead vocal. So this is what the background vocals sound like all together. And keep in mind, these are the same effects for all three of these. So we're going to just play the background vocals by itself.
Diva, leave her. Tarantino, Billie Jean, we know these hoes.
And playing it together with the lead vocal.
FLP a diva. Fucking leave her. My life is a movie directed by Tarantino. Shawty is a dancer, I'm not talking Billie Jean. Ho, Wolf, we know. I swear I hate these hoes. We know. Shawty is an eater. We know.
So yeah, just playing the vocal by itself, you guys can hear exactly what I did. And as far as the effects are pretty simple just to go through it. Now I'm gonna play the song together with the master channel. On the master channel, we have a Fruity Convolver, which just cuts the entire mix at 15K because it's something I noticed when I loaded in the song. So we're just trying to really match that consistent quality of it. And the very last thing is a Fruity soft clipper, just to make sure that the entire mix doesn't go past 0 decibels. The only other thing is that I added a Fruity limiter, and now I don't have this on in the actual preset, so I just added it just because before I wanted it to sound louder, but I actually took it off just to maintain the natural balance of it. So this is what everything sounds like together with the master channel and all the other effects.
FLP a diva. Can leave her. My life is a movie directed by Tarantino. Shawty is a dancer, I'm not talking Billie Jean. Ho, Wolf, we know. I swear I hate these hoes.
So yeah, that's pretty much all I did in order to emulate that same sound and quality as the kid Laroi in the song Diva. If you like this song, go ahead and thumbs up the video, put in the comment section what you guys want to see next. If you need your song mixed and mastered, just go to bluenovabeats.com, go to the contact form on the very bottom of the page and send me a message there. And like I said, the vocal preset is there, and that's pretty much it. So I'll catch you guys on the next video.
Develop a diva, can leave her. My life is a movie directed by Tarantino. Shawty is a dancer, I'm not talking Billie Jean. Ho, whoa, we know. I swear I hate these hoes.